All right, welcome. Today, we're doing something a little different. We're all going to become word detectives. Yeah, you heard me. We're going to grab our magnifying glasses and start uncovering the secret lives of the words we use every single day.
I mean, just think about it for a second. What if every word you use has a secret past? A past where it meant something totally different, maybe even the complete opposite of how you use it. It's true. Every word has a story, a journey through time, and our job is to uncover it.
So first things first, let's set the scene. The English language, it isn't some dusty old rulebook. No way. It's more like a living, breathing thing. It's constantly changing, evolving. Words travel through time, they cross oceans, they pick up new meanings, they drop old ones, and they leave behind a trail of clues for us to follow.
And since these words have these fascinating hidden histories, well, that's where we come in. Our job is to be the investigators. So let's get right to it and open up our first case file. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is the etymology quest. So here's the official briefing. The main goal here, it's to understand, describe, and really dig into the influence of ancient Greek and Latin on modern English. You would be absolutely amazed at how many of our words have these ancient fingerprints all over them.
And the name of our field, our special area of investigation, it's called etymology. So what is that exactly?
Well, it's the study of where words come from. We're not just looking at a word's definition today. No, we're digging deeper. We're looking for its origin story, its whole journey through history to get to us right now.
Now, you can't be a detective without the right tools, right? You need your toolkit to crack the case. So let's go over the essential gear you're going to need for this investigation. Okay, so here's the process. Your step-by-step guide to cracking any word's code. First, you choose your target. Pick any word that makes you curious. Second, you consult the archives. That's where you do the real digging into its origins. Third, you build your case. You take everything you found and put it together. And finally, you share your intel. You post what you found and see what other detectives have discovered. It's all about collaboration.
So what are these archives I'm talking about? Well, these are your go-to sources, your top informants. First up, you've got the big one, the Oxford English Dictionary, the OED. This is like the ultimate authority, the gold standard. For something a little quicker, the online etymology dictionary is absolutely fantastic. And hey, if you're looking into medical terms, Tabor's Medical Dictionary is your specialist. All right, mission accepted. Toolkit ready? I think it's time we put this all into practice, don't you? Let's take on a real-world case right now and see how we can crack a word's code. Let's look at our first subject, the word awful. Now, if you traveled back to, say, the 1300s and someone said something was awful, they meant it was literally full of awe. Awe-inspiring, something you'd respect deeply. But fast forward to the 1800s, and suddenly, it means terrible. It completely flipped on its head. I mean, how crazy is that? Just look at that side by side. On one hand, you have full of awe, magnificent. On the other, extremely bad, unpleasant. It's the same exact word. This is what makes being a word detective so cool. You uncover these hidden stories, these complete transformations locked inside the words we use without a second thought. But, finding the clues is only half the job. A really good detective has to present their case right. You have to share the hidden story you've uncovered so everyone else can see it too. And when you do, there are a few rules of evidence to follow. Your case file should be a visual poster. You can use AI to help you brainstorm ideas, which is cool, but you have to acknowledge your partner, right? Give it credit. And of course, the big one, you have to cite your sources. A detective without sources just has a theory. A detective with sources has a case. Okay, so this is all really interesting. But you might be thinking, why does it actually matter? Why should we care where our words come from? That's a great question. Let's zoom out a bit and look at the big picture. Because knowing a word's history, it's so much more than a trivia fact. It gives us this incredible, deeper understanding of our own language and really our own culture. When you trace a word's journey, it's like looking through a window into the past. Every single change in meaning tells you something about how people thought, what they valued, and how our world has changed. And that's the thing. Our work as word detectives is never really over because the English language is still evolving right now as we speak. So I'll leave you with this to think about. What will today's words mean tomorrow? Words like riz or vibe. What will people think they meant 100 years from now? The story is still being written, and the case is never, ever closed.